Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Hunt Noobs. I'm coming back at you with another addition to my series called Through My Eyes, guys. And basically what it is, I'll give you a quick little breakdown. It's storytelling with your boy Hunt Noobs. I tell you guys some crazy, fucked up stories that I've been through. Scary moments, funny moments. It's getting real moments type situations, and I've integrated Call of Duty into that by using World at War in the beginning. I used Reflex or COD 4 Reflex Edition, and now I'm on to Black Ops, guys. And how I integrate it is that in my time frame. Obviously, World at War's being the beginning, so I told about my youth. Now I'm right around my teenage years, my mid-teens, so I'm using Black Ops right now. So didn't have any gameplay this morning, so I just hopped on about 10 minutes ago and picked up this gameplay. Nothing really special, but I do destroy these nutcakes with the Mac 11, get the puppies and all that fun shit, and actually, you'll see. So with that being said, guys, if you do want to follow my my prior episodes, the links will be in the description. You can just follow it back, link by link in each video, and if you got some time to spare, go watch it. I think you'll enjoy yourself. If not, don't watch it. I really don't give a shit. Whatever floats your boat, boys and girls. With that being said, I said that twice already. I'm going to get into the story, guys. Now, I've ended on a real juicy little cliffhanger for you guys, basically where all of a sudden we got swarmed by these 3 cop cars, my buddy and myself, on our way to his mother's house to get a little bite to eat. The cops, like I said, they swarmed us. They're pulling up on the curb, on the sidewalk. I mean, it scared the shit out of us, man, because I looked like they were going to run us over, man. So they hop out the car, have their guns drawn. Freeze, put your hands on the wall. So we line up on the wall. They throw us in handcuffs, and they put us in the back of the cop car. So we're sitting there thinking, like, what the fuck? What's going on, man? I'm sure this crackhead didn't call the cops. Well, I was wrong. The crackhead called the cops. And about 5 minutes later, another cop car pulled up, and the crackhead got out the car. So we get out the car to do, I guess, another lineup, and he's like, yeah, those are the 2. Those are the 2 that stole my car. And I was like, you're fucking crazy. I didn't steal your car. I was the one that put that fucking knot on your head. That's who I was. And the cop's like, oh, so you put your hands on him? What, you think you don't go to jail for that? I was like, officer, I'm standing down here minding my own business. This guy comes up in his car, slams on the brakes, hops out, hollering about he wants to buy crack, and knowing that we don't sell drugs, officer, and knowing I'm lying through my teeth, and the cop is just looking at me like, shut the fuck up. And he's like, shut up. That's exactly what he said. He said, shut up. You think this is my first time in this neighborhood? Do you think it's the first time I've ever seen you in this neighborhood? I've been patrolling this area for a long time. I know exactly what you guys do over here, and it's just a matter of time for you idiots to get caught. So he throws us in the back of the cop car. We sit there for a few more minutes. He takes whatever information from the crackhead, and off to detention we are going again. Now, I was just there yesterday, so I'm getting locked up twice in 2 days, which is definitely nothing to brag about, but it happened. So for you guys that don't know what detention is, like I said in my last video, it is jail for people under the age of 18. Juvie, there's different names for it. So this is the first time my buddy's been locked up. I'm a veteran. I just got locked up the day before, right? So we pull up inside this the jail cell. We go down. They pull us in one at a time. They do all the whole get naked, bend over, fucking spread your butt cheeks. They put us in the shower, spray us down with this lice medicine and shit like that. And off to I think the 8th floor we go. So we get up there and they split us up. Which sucked because we got there on a Friday, and being there on a Friday, guys, we know, or for anybody that knows court system or any state run or city issue type job, you're closed on the weekend. Well, the majority of jobs are. So we know we're stuck there till Monday before we see a judge. So the officer pulls me into a room and says, hey, you got to call your mom, let her know where you're at. I said, I ain't calling her, man. You can call her. I'll give you the number. And so he did. So he let my mom know where I'm at. She wanted to speak to me. I was like, no, I'm not talking to her because she's going to talk crazy to me. She's going to cuss me out, whatever. So I didn't get on the phone with her. I played victim, I guess, all of a sudden. Oh, poor me. Hell, I might even shed a tear or something like that. I'm sure I did. I'm the big tough guy that I was at the time. So they put us back in the cell, or put me back in the cell, and when they put me back in the cell, there's 2 guys that were in there, and I didn't say anything to them. I didn't even speak to them. Because when you're, after now that I've been locked up for a while, after all this, I'll tell that story later. But, when new people come in, you really don't fuck with them much. You don't know if they're in there for fucking ratting. You don't know what they're in there for. You just let them get settled down or whatever. So that's what they did with me. So I looked at this one guy. I said, man, I recognize your face, dude. He's like, he told me his name. I said, oh, shit. I'm thinking in my head, man, this dude's in here for murder. I'm like, damn, do I tell the guards to put me in another cell? Do I look like a bitch? And I sat and thought about it. I was like, well, I know what he's in here for. So I asked him, I said, man, you're in here for, for murder, aren't you? He's like, well, I'm going to trial for it. I was like, how you going to trial for it, man? We're fighting it. You got caught. They caught you with the weapon, the fingerprint. He's like, well, they're going to try to give me the death penalty. And unfortunately, I don't know if I should say unfortunately, but, at the age of 16, you can be considered adult. So I don't want to use the word unfortunately because I don't want to have, I don't have any feelings for the lady that he killed because, to be honest with you, it was my grandmother. I want the guy to die, So, anyways, I'm sitting there talking to him about it and shit like that, and apparently what happened was he robbed her house, and during the robbery she woke up, and he cut her throat, which is crazy to me, man. God damn. Which is almost a situation that happened to me in a couple videos before, if you guys remember, man. And what could have happened, man. I mean, this is what could have happened to me. This is the reality of it. So I'm asking about it. I was like, man, do you ever have like any dreams and shit about it? Just weird. He's like, dude, I have nightmares every night. So I'm like, about what? He's like, I wake up, I'm in this cell, and as I look out the cell door, all of a sudden it opens, and the lady's standing there with her neck cut, and she throat sliced, whatever, and she's just bleeding, blood's everywhere, and she's looking at me saying, look at the mess you have made, and she keeps repeating it, look at the mess you have made. I got chills right now thinking about it, guys. And once he told me that, I was like, dude, all right, man, I don't want to hear no more, man. You're freaking me the fuck out right now. So, anyways, the weekend's gone, guys. I really don't know what happened to the guy. It was just a weird story. It just happened while I was locked up in there. So I'm released. I got released again the next day, but I was on probation. They put me on, I think, a year's probation or something like that. So I'm like, cool, I don't give a shit as long as I'm free, right? So about a week or so goes by, and I hear about this bonfire party they're going to have at this lake. It's about an hour away. All my buddies and shit going to go. There's going to be pussy there. There's going to be drugs, drinking, We're cool, right? Yeah, we're a fucking bunch of douchebags. So I'm thinking at the time, man, hell yeah, we got to be part of this. So I told my buddy about it. We drive out there. It takes about an hour to get there. And it's everything I thought it would be, man. There's females everywhere. People were getting high. They're drinking, and it's a blast, man. Big bonfire going on the lake. But all of a sudden, I noticed people disappearing. And I'm not talking like alien abduction disappearing. People are just leaving. So I'm looking around for my buddy, like, where's he at? And he's gone. I saw him hollering at this chick about, a half hour ago. So I'm like, man, he chose hoes over bros tonight. He didn't follow your methods. So we're stranded. There's this guy there, though, that had a van. He's like, I'll give you guys a ride if you give me some gas money. And we're all right, cool. We'll give you some gas money. And there's like 7, maybe 10 of us left. We pile up into his van. We get about 2 miles up the road, and all of a sudden his piece of shit van breaks down. So we push it up inside this gas station. And as I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, I'm gonna go steal a car. I'm gonna get at least me and my buddies up the fuck up out of here. So I go walk around looking for stealing a car. And before I left, he gave me a set of needle nose pliers to go steal this car with. So I get about 3 blocks up the road, see a car that I can steal, but there's a cop right up the road too, parked. And he was in his car reading the paper or some shit like that. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning, really strange. So I hop into this car. I steal this car right in front of the cop. As I go down the hill, I forgot to hit the brakes, and it fucking bounces really, really hard on the concrete. Well, I come around the corner, and I forgot to have my lights on too. But as I come around the corner, guys, there's 3 cop cars with their lights on in the parking lot with my buddy. So, guys, I had to end it again there, guys. I know you hate this, but it's your boy, Hunt Noobs. I'm out this bitch. Deuces. Get wrecked, son.